and welcome to Capitol Review. I'm Mark Hall. Fiery town halls across the country. It's the latest trend for congressional lawmakers. This week, Maryland Congressman Glenn Ivey held a town hall in Prince George's County. Congressman Ivey was met with some of those fiery exchanges, too.
He was going to vote for it and then flip. He just asked me about this. He just asked me about that. I'm going to answer his question. I'm going to answer his question. I'm going to answer his question. You'll get a turn. You will get a turn, but it's not your turn. It's his turn. I'm going to answer his question, okay? I'm going to answer his question. I'm going to answer his question. I'm going to answer his question. You're not.
Returning to Capitol Review is Congressman Glenn Ivey. And Congressman, welcome back.
Thanks for having me.
We're always glad to have you, sir. Members of Congress certainly feeling the heat of town halls across the country. Your reaction to your recent town hall?
Well, unfortunately, you couldn't actually hear from the clip what she was yelling out, so you could get a full flavor of the level of anger and passion and concern that was being voiced there. I thought some of it was over the top, but frankly, I definitely understand why people are so upset and so angry. You've got a lot of government employees who've been working for decades, providing good service to their country, and now they're being forced out of their jobs, told that they've been removed because of poor performance. Some of them are losing their livelihoods. It's turning their lives upside down. And then on the other side of that, you've got people who need government services that they deserve, but they're not getting access to it because the government employees are being forced out or fired or sent on administrative leave. So it's it's a real problem that I think the Trump administration has generated wrongly and illegally, and I think it makes sense for people to be upset about it, and I certainly agree with the position they're taking on that.
Congressman, it seems like Republicans are fielding questions about why all this is happening, and Democrats are facing different kinds of questions, yourself included. Take a listen to a question that was raised to you, and then we'll discuss it on the other side.
We are not interested in hearing that you are in the minority. We know that. We want you to show some of the backbone and strategic brilliance that Mitch McConnell would have in the minority.
Right.
We want you to show fight, and you are not fighting.
Congressman, it seems like Democrats want other Democrats to fight. Also, respectfully, like Republicans were in the past, obstructionist, if possible. Your thoughts? That's what Democrats want to see from people like you and leadership.
Yeah, I hear that point. We're getting conflicting suggestions as to what to do. On the one hand, we're getting people suggesting civil disobedience, and I think that makes sense. Sort of the fire and the passion about it. It's a little ironic he picked Mitch McConnell as, the example of that, because, he was quiet as a church mouse in the Senate when he was the leader and continues to be, but he was enormously effective. I think the bottom line of what they're after, though, is they want to see us pushing back effectively. And last Friday, when the Senate had a chance to block the Republican spending bill, and Senator Schumer and some of the other Democrats decided not to block it, but instead voted with Republicans and got a thank you note from Donald Trump afterwards. I think that's the kind of stuff that sets them off. And I agree with that. And that's why I said, I think we need to take a look at whether Schumer's the right guy for the Senate Democratic leadership post. If he's going to continue to do that and undermine our ability to be coordinated in fighting back, maybe we need new leadership there. You
talk about new leadership. Some Democrats say that maybe Hakeem Jeffries should step down, and maybe that Democrats should have leadership in both the House and the Senate. Your reaction to that?
Well, Hakeem, rallied us together. We've got 214 Democrats in the House of on the Democratic side, and he got 213 out of 214 to vote for blocking the bill. So I don't know that it can get much better than that. I know there's anger and, there's some lashing out going out, but it's misdirected with respect to Hakeem Jeffries. He's done an outstanding job, not just that week, but in the previous 2 years I've been here too. So he's been really extraordinary as far as rallying us, keeping us together, and moving in the same direction. The breakdown, though, came after the vote that he put together. Senator Schumer said, he was going to join us in opposing the bill. Then he flip-flopped the next day and brought several other senators over to the Republican side, and that's why we lost the chance to block that bill. So I think, Hakeem met the moment, Schumer did not.
Congressman Glenn Ivey, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.